Hello, everyone. My name is Timothy Lee Grant. A little bit depressed today because I just failed my leak code question for today. And to make it even worse, I was looking at the solution at the beginning of the day, and then I worked, drove from Portland here to Seattle, and then started making the video where I tried to solve the leak code, and so I still failed, and I was like, so I'm feeling like sad about that. But I still have a project that I need to do, so I am going to be doing that. So let's just get started. Let's not let that stand in our way, right? Okay, so the last time, where were we in this project? It was I was able to get the database connected to this microservice. This microservice did what? The microservice is going to be adding and producing items. Okay. So what do I need to model it. So I need to change my model. I need to make sure that this has ID, name, quantity. Actually, that's pretty good. So that's fine, I think. Set IDs. All right. Okay, so that's actually fine. Should we then start on the second microservice? So from here, I can do my second microservice, and we'll have to access that exact same database. Sure, let's pwd find out where we are, right? We're at this backend project, okay. So now I want to do my Spring Boot. I want to create a new thing, right? So actually it's right there. So same thing here, okay. This one is going to be consumer resource, and that should be good. Just generate, okay. And now I can, oh, this always is the exact wrong thing, right? I always have difficulty with this exact, okay. And it's not going, is it actually, come on, there you go. So now when I put it here, consumer resource, do you want to copy consumer resource or add consumer resource as a folder to the workspace? I always press this add folder to the workspace, but that always seems to be wrong. So I'm going to copy folder. Okay. Let's see if it works this time. Now I am going to delete this. Move to trash. Okay. So now I should be able to do ls, and I see the producer resource right there. Let me cd into it. Okay. And the Apple Assistant. Every time I say the letter C and the letter D together, the Apple Assistant pops up and thinks I'm talking to her. Okay. So, Spring, what do I want to do? Maven. W Spring Boot run, okay? Well, it should, right? It's just because I misspelled things. Even W, okay. Make sure that it's like alive, okay. I actually did not oh, right, because I went into the producer. I want the consumer. I was like, why is it doing the server? Okay. I want consumer, right? Yeah. And now I want to do that exact same command, this one. And it should terminate. There. Okay. And I don't want to look at this producer. I want to look at this consumer. Is this tracked though? Like, producer seems to be tracked. It's not Python project. It doesn't say untracked either though. So what if I did like this? Source, main, Java, this one, and then I changed one thing. Let's just say like, oh, there we go. That is more like what I was hoping for. Okay. So what if I do this exact same thing here again? Is this producer? There's nothing to do with okay. So if I copy a folder to my VS Code directory that has Git version tracking on it, does this automatically start to track the folder I dropped in and all of its subdirectories? How can I verify what is being tracked? But it doesn't automatically track everything because you dropped. Okay, so Git does not add up. It only tracks the things that I explicitly add. I can do this Git status. You'll see something like untracked. I don't see anything untracked, right? No, I don't see anything that says untracked explicitly. Git, so I might be able to do this Git add new folder. So let me like this, and then Git, was it just Git add or Git track? Just Git add consumer resource. Okay, well, all of this says added to consumer resource. Oh, okay. All of this, good. That. Okay. Commit, adding consumer resource microservice. No functionality has been added to this microservice yet. Just the base project. Okay. Okay. What? All of this is added, right? Your branch is up to date, get status. Everything is, it shouldn't have said up to date, it should have pushed it. To my main. Okay. Then when I push to my remote repo, push. 'Cause I don't think that this is right. It's not like, that's not what I'm expecting. 'Cause what if I just do like git commit? Did I just do something wrong or something? Adding consumer resource microservice to project. Okay. Okay, that looks a little, that's more like what I was hoping. Git push origin main. There we go. That's what I wanted to see. Okay. All right. So now we added that, and I want to, what do I want to do? I want to, this needs to be a server, right? So I need like the models, the views, and all of that stuff. Okay. So let me, what was it, Spring Web something. So let me come into my palm of the other one, and Spring Boot starter test, not this one. Spring Boot data. I am gonna need this one because I need MongoDB and I need this web one. So I'm gonna copy and paste both of these. Okay. And then what about this one? I don't know if I need these. I'm not sure. I might. I'm just gonna keep that in my head that like I didn't copy these two, but I maybe I need to. So then I'm gonna come in here to my consumer and just put it in there. Spring Boot starter test, Spring Boot, okay. So here we go. Oops. Okay. Should be like this. Okay. So now I'm gonna try to go into this consumer again, and then just run it. So maven w spring boot run, and this time it shouldn't exit. Perfect. Tomcat on 8080. Awesome. Let's go to that. So this one is this one should, is this 8080? So this one should time out because this one is for my producer. Oh, okay, yeah, it's fine. So it tried to go to the 8080, right? Localhost 8080. That's why we saw activity here. That's why I was slightly confused. I was like, wait, what's going on? But we didn't implement this routing, which we did implement the routing for the producer. So the producer's not running right now. That's why we got that crash. Okay, so let me do 8080 for this one. And that's not what I was hoping to see. Okay, all right, 8080. Okay, so we need to do these git mappings, right? Let me just try to do a controller here. So on this level, right, I'm gonna create a folder called controller, right? That's what I have here, controller, and then I'm just gonna say consumer controller. .java. Okay. And now I don't know what I want. I need to add that, what was it? Package, and then it is going to be com.timothy.consumer-resource.controller, right? That. And it doesn't like it. So it wants this main Java com. I don't know. So in none of the tutorials that I've ever seen, I've never seen any of them ever do main Java. But my IDE absolutely enforces that I do main Java. I don't know why. Anyways. So now I want to do what, like git mapping or something? Do I need something above this, right? That's going to be my first question. And I'm just going to consumer supply controller. Okay, so I need this REST controller, right? I need to inform Spring that this is a REST controller, okay? This consumer controller right there. And then the other thing that I did was let it know the route, right? So request mapping here. Request mapping, and then I want this to be Zoom source, consume resource. Okay, and then I have my thing here. Now, inside here, I want get mapping. Get mapping mapped to home. And I want function public let me check hello. Public string. Okay, I'm just gonna try that. String home page like this. Okay, return this is the home page. Okay. So let's just try this again. Let's come here and let's just run it. Hopefully we don't get any errors. We did get errors. Okay, compilation failure. Why? Cannot find class REST controller. Okay, I need to import some stuff then. So, is it import? Let me just see what we do up here. Controller, get mapping, request mapping, and REST controller. Okay. So I need all three of those. Get mapping, request mapping, and the other one. Okay. So now we just rerun this. Okay. So let's come here and try to do this again. Another error. I mean, that's not fun. Oh, duh. I need to do consume resource and then the page. Okay. No. Localhost 8080. Test. And then test page, and then this is my test page. Okay. Save this, restart this, and then run it. Okay. So that does that, and let me just try test. Test does not work either. Okay. For error. Okay. Should be working. I'm trying to see if I did anything different here. No. I mean, it should be working. Rest controller. I'm in consumer resource. I don't think this would have anything to do with it, right? Like, and then if I just run it again, like, spring this one. Is in a parent package. Subpackages of this. So, yeah, it wants calm example Timothy. It doesn't like this. Like, and so if I do this, am I just gonna get an error? Well, I didn't get an error. If this works, I'm just gonna be like, okay. Okay. Here we go. I don't like that it's red though. I don't like that. Okay. So get add, get status, and then I'm just gonna commit this because I got something working, right? got consumer resource microservice to have pathways, still need to implement all of the logic and connect it to the database. Okay. Okay, so now what do I want to do? I think I want to go to sleep. That's what I think I want to do. All right. And yeah, it's almost 2 a.m. in the morning, so now seems like a good time to take a little bit of a rest, but I'm glad that I was able to get through a little bit of this project, make some progress, and end the day off on a good note instead of I don't know how long this video is because it doesn't show me, but at the beginning of the video I was just like super sad because I failed my leak code problem for today. I was like, but now I get to end it on a good note, so cool. Thank you guys for watching this video. I will be making another video tomorrow, working on this project more. I think I'm going to do multiple things tomorrow on this project. Number one, we're not really done with this producer resource. It was just when I started making this video, I didn't have the thought processes. I knew that I was already a little bit tired, so I need to change a lot in here, and I just need to think about what I need to change. I need to make sure that it matches, and yeah, so I need to go back over this one and make sure that this microservice is actually functioning correctly. I remember we also need to do tests because we said that we're gonna do like JUnit tests, right? So we need to implement those tests. Maybe that's what I do tomorrow. I also wanted to do Swagger, so I need to implement Swagger as well. Although maybe we do that later. Maybe we do that stuff later. Maybe I implement the consumer resource. I don't know what we'll do tomorrow. It'll be a mystery, right? Even it's so secret, even I don't know. But anyways, thank you for watching this video. Subscribe if you want to. I hope everyone has a great rest of the day. My name is Timothy Lee Grant, and I'll see you very soon.